Yo, what's going on? What's happening? Yo, I didn't really want to do this video, but I kept on getting these comments in the comment section of the videos that I've done about black people to the point where I just had to, address it. So just about every time I do a video about black people, in the comment section, I get, comments like, yo, I don't know why you airing out black family business. You know what I'm saying? You a race trader. You a hater. You don't love your race. You don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Every time you make a video about black people, you making us look bad in front of non-blacks. And the list goes on of things that they say as far as dealing with me talking about referring to black people in a negative way. And it's like, yo, at the end of the day, yo, seriously, this is my word. Like, I don't have to make any more videos about black people. I don't. Because black people are doing a great job of making themselves look bad. They are. I mean, do you all like be on social media? Like Instagram, Twitter, or X? YouTube? Black people are airing out their own personal business. If not their personal business, someone else's. Haven't you been around the net nowadays? Like, I don't have to say anything about, let's say, for example, I don't have to say anything about the war that's going on between black men and black women. There are enough channels, podcasts that talk about that. Y'all act like every time I come out with a video about black people, like I'm the first to say it. To say whatever's going on in the community. Oh, excuse me, let me take that back. Why am I saying that there's a black community? Because it's not one. There hasn't been a black community since eons. The only thing that we say is there's a black community, but we really don't mean it. We don't. So miss me with that. Miss me with that. You must have not heard about the whole thing with Risa Tisa, whatever her name is. She got up to 43 parts of her talking about how she married this man and her man fucked her over. I could go on with this. What about the local news here in Charlotte and Atlanta, or where you stay at? Every day they talk about how black teenagers are robbing people, breaking into cars, shooting each other. So I'm just trying to understand, is it that you just don't want me to talk about it? Is that it? Because at the end of the day, black people are making themselves look bad regardless if I put out a video today, tomorrow, or next year. Haven't you heard the music that we listen to? Pussy hole pink, booty hole brown, pound town. A couple of weeks ago, there was a 4-year-old birthday party. They posted it up on Instagram, and you've never seen it. Put it up on Instagram, a 4-year-old birthday party. There was nothing but black little girls in the birthday party twerking as they were singing Pound Town, Sexy Red song. I'm just trying to understand this. Y'all act like every time I put out a video that black people are so innocent. I'm just trying to understand, why is it that you're trying to defend coonery and buffoonery? I don't give a fuck how much I love my race, how big my nose is, how big my lips is. When you're right, you're right, and when you're wrong, you're wrong. It's just that plain and simple. I make these videos so that black people can get it together, because it's apparent that they're not looking at that man or that woman in the mirror every day. That's a fact. And as we continue this slide down this slippery slope of ignorance and stupidity. We put our children's future in jeopardy. We jeopardize our children's future. And the world is making a mockery of us. And I'm just sick and tired of it. And I wanted to do something about it. And the only thing that I could do, the only power that I have is my voice. So when I put out these videos, it's just to let black people know, yo, man, listen, y'all got to cut this shit out. This is getting ridiculous. But as usual, I'm a hater. Well, what about your president, Joe Biden? Did you see what he did a couple of weeks ago? Where he visited a black family. I think it was 2 sons and a father. And he bought them fried chicken from Cookout. And they sat and ate together. And he's asking the sons, well, do you play basketball? Like, come on, man. Come on. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Where everybody talks shit about black people all day, every day. And that's cool. They can get away with it. Non-blacks, that is. They can get away with it. You have people that have built careers out of talking shit about black people. But you ain't got no problem with that. None. You have people that are non-blacks that are making money off of our culture called hip-hop, such as your man No Jumper, Vlad TV, and the list goes on. But you ain't got no problems with that. While they're culture vultures, they're sucking from our culture, taking money out of our pockets. They're asking certain questions to these rappers and celebrities, and those rappers and celebrities are landing their asses in jail based off their answers to these non-black interviewers, such as your Vlad TV. But it's okay then, right? It's okay then, right? That should be bugging me out, man. You want to talk shit and put comments in my videos, but when it comes to non-blacks, they can say whatever the fuck they want to say and do whatever they want to do to us black people. Ain't nothing wrong with them talking shit about us, but it's something wrong when I have something to say. When I say something, when I make videos and I say something about black people that serves a purpose, and that purpose is I want black people to change. And the reality of it is that I've been saying this for years, just as well as a lot of other people. The reality of it is that black people ain't gonna change. And that we are doomed as a race. And people don't see it specifically, black people don't see it. The severity to where we're going. In a couple of years, if we continue to practice this type of behavior, the coonery, buffoonery, bullshit, not being together, not giving a fuck about one another, we will be extinct as a race. We will go extinct as a race. Now I truly understand what the elders were talking about. That it gets to the point where you get tired and you say fuck it. You say fuck it when it comes to black people. Because it seems as though that black people don't seem to understand the simple things of life. Such as coming together as a collective and truly being a black community. Straight up. This is the reason why you see non-blacks successful. Yeah, true indeed, they'll argue, they'll bicker and fight and war with each other. But when it comes to a common cause such as, let's say, for example, suppressing black people, they'll come together for that. They'll put down their differences for that. And another thing, for an example, they'll put down their differences and come together to make money. That's something that black people won't do. They don't. Because we think on an individual level, well, I got this and I got that. Check this out. How can you have anything when you're living in a country? I say this all the time. And at Delta, American Airlines flies over JetBlue, Spirit flies over black people's heads. When I say this, how can you say you got all of this money, right? When the country that you live in is broke. The United States is in $1 trillion worth of debt. $1 trillion worth of debt. That's crazy to me. And I say that they broke because they owe people. How is it? Watch this. If they're not broke, why they can't pay back the debt that they owe? I'm just trying to understand that. And this is another thing too that you got to realize too. When you start seeing black people with wads of cash, and I know most of it's fake, but I'm saying for the real money, when you start seeing black people with wads of cash, you know what I'm saying? And just like, say for example, if you see black people with a bunch of BMWs or a bunch of Teslas or some Tesla cars or something like that, you know that brand is on its way out. We're the last to have the most. Straight up. You know, if you see black people with a bunch of money nowadays, you can guarantee that we're going into a cashless society and the dollar bill ain't worth shit. I can guarantee you that. We're so behind. But yet and still we think we're doing something. On an individual level, that's not how things work here. You can say that I'm doing this and I'm fine and I'm this and that and so forth and blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, let me tell you something. That's not how the world views us. They don't view us as individuals. They don't say, oh, yo, that black person right there is good and all the rest of the black people are bad. No, that's not how they do it. They say all black people. If they have a stereotype, they'll think that all black people are the same. Non-blacks know this. Non-blacks know how black people are disunified. They know this. I don't have to put out a video for them to know this. All they have to do is go online and watch. That's all they have to do. All they have to do is look on the news, their local news. And they'll see just how disunified black people are. They'll see just how our children are. All they have to do is, for real, I'm not even, see, this is what I'm saying. So y'all will say, oh man, you know, you making us look bad and this and that and so forth. How is it that I'm making you all look bad when I'm just telling you the truth? All they have to do, this is my word, and this is very much embarrassing. All white non-blacks have to do is go downtown, any city, to any city downtown, at the courthouse, and you'll see a fucking line wrapped around the courthouse, and the majority of people that's waiting in that line are black. I'm just trying to understand this. This is what I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to comprehend this. When does it get to the point where we hold ourselves accountable for our actions? I'm just trying to understand that. Please make me understand that. I just want to understand that part. That's real talk. Because from what I'm receiving, you all are telling me that it's okay for black people to be irresponsible. And that no matter what black people do, you can't hold them accountable. And you know how non-blacks view that as, or view us as? Children. That's how they think about us. We're nothing but kids to the world. And that's real talk. And it's crazy, like in the comment section, you all will say certain things, right? You know, like, well, you know, but you know, black people, I love black people, this and that and so forth. But how, to what degree though? That's what I'm trying to understand. Do you love like black people that live here in the United States? Or do you love black people like, you know, across seas? Like say for example, like, do you all know what's going on in Congo? The Congolese people? They're damn near killing each other for cobalt. And if you all are not familiar with cobalt, or what's the other word that the other word is, a tantalum or something like that? If y'all are not familiar with that, that's a precious metal that's found in every gadget that you can phantom or imagine. It's in your video game consoles, your laptops, your desktop computers, cell phones, the list goes on. They're damn near killing each other for that. Because it's a high demand. So when you're using your cell phone, know that somebody got their arm, their leg chopped off. All it's so many vicious, horrible stories that's going on in Congo for this precious metal. So I'm just trying to understand, like, where is your level of concern? Is it just in America, or just in your city, or just in your state? Or is this a concern for blacks worldwide? Fuck out of here. Be bugging me out. Some of y'all talking about something, well, you know, I love black people, and you know, I never talk bad about black people, and this and that, so forth, and blah, 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 blah. But you love black people so much, and I'm not saying you, all of y'all, because I know some of you all didn't go to no HBCU, or just college, period. But some of you all are college educated, you know what I'm saying? Some of you all joined Greek fraternities and sororities. So I'm just trying to understand this. How is it that you love black people, but you consider yourself as being a black Greek? And it's obvious that you did no type of studying when it came to the Greeks and the Romans. Because if you did, you would have known that the Greeks and the Romans were pederasts. They practiced pederasty and bestiality as well. And they do not hide it. So know every time you call yourself a Greek, know that's what you're calling yourself. A pederast. And I know what you're going to say, well, not all of them did it, but the hierarchies did. It was common. Miss me with that, man. Miss me with that. I'm just here to put that spark in a black person's mind. Real talk. But I'm chastised. People pick on my hair. Oh man, you need to do something with them dreads or whatever. Okay, so you want me to go to a loctician and get my hair straightened and all neat and everything so it can't be nappy? But you the one that say that you love black people. But you want to pull your dreads back and make them all neat and box and everything so they won't look nappy. So they can look neat, presentable to who? Is my question. Some of you all chastise me on my language. Man, if you would learn how to speak proper English, what is proper English? Tell me. Because I got a fucking etymology dictionary that'll prove you the fuck wrong. There ain't no such thing as proper English, because all English language or Anglo-Saxon language is nothing but broken English. And it's obvious you don't know nothing about etymology, the origin of words. Stop it with the bullshit. And in reality, this is not my language. So therefore, every time I speak an English or Anglo-Saxon language, I'm speaking a cursed language. I'm cursing myself. But see, that's too deep for you. To what degree you love black people? I want to know. Oh, what have you done for black people? I've done enough to the point where I could just stop doing it. I've done enough. You motherfuckers are just now going to your Juneteenths and practicing Kwanzaa and going out there and trying to teach black people or kids. And I've been doing this shit for years. Yeah, I ain't great to fuck up because I take great care of myself. But I've been in the game for years. I got knowledge of self in 1994. And ever since then, I've been on this crusade to try to help black people. While you was just swimming in your father's nutsack, waiting to connect with that egg that was in your mother. Fuck out of here. Not even in the womb yet. So get out of here with that BS, man. On my channel, I talk about health. That's another thing that y'all don't talk about. How we lead in heart disease, high blood pressure, all of that shit. But it's okay. Well, I don't supposed to talk about that. I get chastised for drinking water, for promoting something that we all need. Man, why you drink so much water? Let me ask you a question. Watch this. While you're commenting, you black folks that don't like my shit, while you commenting in the comment section of my videos, don't you think that non-blacks are reading your shit too? They see the disunity. Don't you know that I have non-blacks telling me that, yo, what you're saying is right? Like, no, I'm saying cheer me on, saying that, yo, man, you what you're doing is right. You should be. And I'm not saying that I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like how celebrities are when they want a Grammy and they want to ask you. I'm not asking for their acceptance. I'm not asking for their pat on the back. I'm just telling you what they say. I got non-blacks looking at my shit. And they're like, yo, man, you know, what you're doing is good. Everyone should be doing that for their own particular race. But we keep on going this way. We're done. We're done. Maybe I should give some of you all that comment, that negative shit. Maybe I should just give y'all some credit. Like maybe y'all just looking, like finding my channel for the first time. Maybe it's that. Other than that, the things that y'all say, y'all wouldn't be saying it if y'all were following me. If not following me, I don't like using that word. If y'all looked at my videos, you would know that I have a deep appreciation and love for my people. And this is tough love. You know what I'm saying? Tough love. I was out while everybody wasn't mentioning this shit. Now everybody mentioning it. I was one of the ones talking about AI. The singularity, technological singularity. I was trying to get black people, you know what I'm saying, the heads up before this shit went down. And now it's too late. I was telling black people, yo, man, you better look out for AI. They're going to take your jobs. I was talking about the automated grocery stores. I wasn't the only one. But I'm telling you, like I was one of the first ones. I was talking about this shit in like 2011. Now everybody wants to jump on board. Like, I don't think you understand. I don't think you get this. Real talk. I'm not trying to make a career out of this shit. People give me advice like, yo, man, if you just would, you know, calm down, or if you curse, you curse too much, or this and that and so forth. I ain't trying to make no career out of this. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and then I'm out. Real spill. I'm one of the ones that don't need acceptance. I'm one of the ones that won't have an emotional breakdown like these niggas did this past a couple of days ago when they shut down, when Mike Zuckerberg shut down Instagram and Facebook. These niggas went ape shit. I'm not one of them. I don't need anyone to validate me, with the exception of my family. I'm talking about my immediate family, the people that look up to me, my children. I'm one of those people. What are you doing for black people? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Do for self. Do for self. Because all of the ancestors have been given the knowledge, the information to the black people, to black communities, to the black community for years. And you know what we do to those black people that have been showing nothing but infinite love to us? We shit on them. Oh, he too black. With them dashikis and them African medallions and all the rest of that stuff. Yo, you know what I call black people? For real. Seriously, that I see like walk around with dashikis and all the rest of that shit. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to go out and protest, or when it's Kwanzaa, you know what I'm saying, or Halloween or some shit, I call them cosplaying. They cosplay, they act like they black. The worst thing that I ever saw in my life is a nigga with an afro, a afro wig on. You cosplaying. The reality of it is that you want to be a Caucasian. Just put it out there. That you want to have the opportunity to lick on Massa's left and right scrotum. It's just that plain and simple. And you just upset. Not all of you, some of you all are just upset that I'm calling you out on it. That's simple. So, and it's crazy. I don't have to do this shit. I just don't. I'm smart and intelligent enough to go out there, make my own money, and mind my goddamn business. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's coming to a theater near you. A YouTube near you. For real. Because that's where it's gotten to. Tired of talking. You know what I'm saying? And black people are all about talk. Gossip. No action. So, yeah. Oh, no more water. Time to go.